Developers from is it Candescent Games. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Yeah. The lovely folks have decided to join me for Tinertia stream of World 6 preview, and it's fantastic. They've got up daftly early because I'm in the mid-afternoon and they're across the pond. So I'm going to introduce them. We've got Vilas, the CEO and programmer. Have I been told that right?
Yep, that's right.
And we're also joined by Ferguson as programmer and designer. That right as well?
You got it. Nice to meet you.
Say hi, guys.
What up, Twitch?
Yeah, the awesome folk have decided to join me. So guys, tell me a little bit about you. How did you actually come about with Tinertia?
It was we came up with a bunch of prototypes when we first got together. We kind of had this one prototype where you were kind of exploding around in this like doodle jump style game. We kind of just picked that one because it was super fun. The mechanic right from the get-go was just really cool, and it was pretty small scope since we're only a couple guys. So we figured we could pull this one off.
How many guys is there at Candescent Games?
It's just two of us.
Oh, jeez.
Two of us. We have a music guy, and we also do work with a studio that's helping us with the art.
Because the game looks and plays fantastic. I've been loving Tinertia. Even though I die a lot, this game is ridiculously hard.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
I can't mind which one of you actually said last night. How it was thousands of times harder.
Oh, sorry. What was thousands of times harder?
Like Tinertia used to be a lot harder.
Yeah, we've when we first put it together, Tinertia. Yeah, when we first put it together, you kind of build it for yourself after you've played 1,000 hours of a game. You start building the first levels that are going in production. So you just have no idea how somebody's going to react to the game, especially when you have a weird new mechanic. It's nearly impossible to kind of predict how good people are going to be.
Yeah, because like when I first got sent to Tinertia and then was playing it, and then it was like I kept hitting the jump button. Like, why is there no jump button? What's going on? We are doing World 6 today, isn't it? Which is buildings. What made you come up with like the sort of different worlds? Because there is sort of vastly different, but they all sort of tie in together, which is quite, to believe, fantastic, to be honest.
Yeah, we do have like a pretty light storyline as you go through the worlds, and we're actually adding more of that as we get closer to polishing up the game. But the basic idea is you start off, your character Weldon starts off at the center of this like planet that you are sort of stranded on, and you're working your way out of the planet. So you kind of start from the core, and you're climbing, and you get to the surface. You get to these like abandoned cities and sort of industrial complexes, and so we kind of let you figure out the story as you go along. But yeah, the buildings are sort of it is hard. It's a hard level because it's towards the end, so we're definitely trying to like push you at this point.
Because I remember like because I played through the first 5 and then got access to Factory, and it was just like, oh, this is really good. I died so many times in the first part. I was like, oh my heavens, it was ridiculously hard, but it was such a challenging game. Because some people I've noticed in chat saying is it like Super Meat Boys? Did you have any inspiration from that at all, or just platforming?
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah.
Because I noticed like sometimes when you're sliding down the walls and stuff, it just feels a bit more like that, but it feels more cohesive, if that makes sense.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Super Meat Boy is definitely an influence. I mean, that game does so many things right that we definitely looked at that. We also looked at Trials because Trials is also like a physics-y kind of game, where you have to react a lot. So that was another inspiration.
I just love how you actually like build the worlds. Like they're so different to each other, but it's like how they link to each other. Because the previous one was because you add like almost like you add a different mechanic each time.
Yeah, we always try to focus on different levels of mechanics because you don't change the player mechanics throughout the whole game.
Yeah,
we had to make sure that every level felt unique with a different hook that you had to overcome.
I did notice because I've been playing building. I got so far and died multiple times because I think they should just have a death meter. Guys should add a death meter. Is the new mechanic like see the sort of balls of light? Because I've never actually told what the actual mechanic is. I'm believing it's like the sort of anti-gravity balls of light. Is that right?
Yep.
What did you call them? Is it just anti-gravity ball?
We just call them orbs.
It's because the last one had sort of proper anti-gravity and whatnot, and I loved that aspect. I thought it was a great addition to the game. And in playing this, I think I've got to about number 5 before dying again repeatedly, and then just like, that's it, controller. I have found though, because I was using...
man, it's like, for us, it's like, at this point, it's pretty much impossible for us to tell how difficult something's going to be until we watch people play it. It's like, we ourselves are so biased now because we just play this all the time, you know, from like building levels.
You definitely should do a speed run. You'll probably completely destroy me because I'm so good, but there'll be people that are better than me. There's always people better. But I do love that. What I'm going to do though, that's just now, is just show the guys a little bit of World 6. If you want to comment on anything about it, or how badly I'm failing, you can. I will be using controller because I find that slightly easier.
Oh yeah, controller's definitely. I think most people find controller a lot better.
I did like use keyboard earlier, and it was like the first time I used it in a while. But if you played with the keyboard controls, because they seem a lot more sturdy than usual.
You know,
yeah,
I think
we supported both right from the get-go. So we've always had mouse keyboard support as well as controller, so that kind of helped us make sure that it worked on both PC and gamepad.
Is it right you're bringing this to console? Or are you?
that is correct.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
What?
Xbox One and PlayStation 4. We're looking to try to get that out early 2016.
Very nice. When is Tinertia due to release? Because I know it's like a couple of months, a month or two or something.
Yeah, we just announced
September
the
3rd, yeah.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, guys, make sure you are picking it up and don't die as multiple times as me. If you guys are picking it up, it can be found on Steam. I will leave the link. If you are watching this on YouTube, I'll leave the link below so you guys can check it out because it is fantastic. It's a ton of fun and brilliant to stream, and the developers are fantastic folk.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what is the plan for Ark? I noticed there's one other level.
Yeah, the Ark is kind of the end boss that you face. The basic storyline is like you're on this planet and it's abandoned, and there's this entity that's kind of hunting you down. It wants you off the planet. So you're trying to basically stay alive as you get off this planet, and the Ark is trying to kill you.
Do you have any tips for anyone?
Practice.
It's mostly just focusing on the angle of your shots. A lot of people, though, when they first pick it up, they try to do a big jump, but they don't shoot straight down. Which, of course, you shoot at an angle, explosion pops you to the right, so you won't actually go as high as you can. So you really just got to focus on what you're doing with the thumbstick every time.
Because you're constantly thinking, right, where's this going to catapult me? What's this going to do? Is things to explode? You're constantly thinking, and I also love the background you guys do because it's always like moving and stuff. It just feels like the world is alive.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, we I think because we do like 3D backgrounds, we also try to have the track sort of wrap around the background in interesting ways. Yeah, the other tip I'd give you is the air dash is probably one of the most useful things in terms of like you can use it to change direction, you can use it to extend your jump. Oh.
I know I almost made that. It's probably the worst thing is just to get to the end of the level and you're like, wait, one last point. No, don't do that to me. I hope you guys can understand me a bit because I live in Scotland, so I don't know how strong my Scottish accent is. So
no, it's totally cool.
Crystal clear.
Hey, Ferg's probably got some Scottish roots.
Yeah.
Where have you like? What's your sort of development history like? Because is Tinertia your first game, second game?
Tinertia is our first game as indies. So we've both worked in PC games before. Doing like I worked on like virtual worlds. I actually worked with Ferg at a company that was doing like a virtual world type of game, and Ferg worked at another company that was doing a like a dungeon crawler game called
Dungeon Rampage.
Dungeon Rampage, yeah, that's what it was.
And then just decided to just go, I want to do our own thing.
Yeah, it was kind of, you know, a good time to try it out, and we were like, hey, let's just try to build our own game. And we started off with a bunch of prototypes, and then liked this. We had this one with a little Viking dude, some like prototype Viking guy just shooting rockets. And that
It started off with, you should totally make that a skin.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
There
Yeah,
needs to be a
we are
Viking
playing.
skin now.
We are planning to have skins, so yeah, we definitely need the original untextured Viking guy.
Nice egg shoot.
I must admit, this can be ridiculously hard.
There's some tricks to this that actually make it a little easier, but you know, sometimes it's sometimes if you watch the replays for like some of the levels, although I doubt there's any right now because, you know, no one's really played this world yet.
Yeah, I must admit, thank you guys for giving access to this, because it's brilliant. I mean, I love playing it, even though, yeah, like I said, I die a lot. But there's a lot in it, and I still haven't seen the Guardian at the end of this level. Is he as vicious as the other ones?
Oh yeah, he's pretty. Yeah, we're still kind
Basically
of
riding on the. Yeah, you're basically riding on the back of a dragon who's firing laser breath at you the whole time.
See, now you're just talking my language, because I love dragons.
Every good video game needs a dragon, and we've got a robot dragon.
Oh, this level's going to kill me, isn't it? Someone's in the chat's actually asking how much in US dollars is Tinertia, because I don't actually know the exchange rate. I know how much it is in pounds.
Oh, the USD is it's 15.
There you go, guys. It is
So-
$15. You can get it on Steam. Do you have a direct link to it, or is it just Steam that you are on? In case anybody
Just Steam. Yeah, we're not selling it on our own site or anything.
are you selling it on? Plan to sell it on like GOG or anything like that, just in case people like that idea?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have it up on other storefronts. I think we're starting off. Well, because we're in early access right now, we're just on Steam.
One of the better early access titles, I must admit.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of early access stuff. It's crazy.
I mean, some stuff can be a little bit questionable.
Yeah, they usually get very, very early stuff, or you get very, very done stuff, I find, on early access. And basically all the games that sell 1 million copies in early access kind of feel very finished.
Yeah. Anyone wondering, like, what the bits in the level? Yellow kills you, red kill anything that's not grey won't kill you.
Yeah.
Pretty much red you can explode, green you can explode. I mean, the art style of this game is fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I love the way it looks. It's also runs solidly at 60 FPS. I haven't noticed any drop. I am streaming to Twitch in 30 because I got told it might be better for some people with their connections. But hopefully it will go up on YouTube at 60. Listen to you.
Yeah.
But the game runs solidly. I haven't noticed any bugs since I started playing Tinertia. It is seriously brilliant. Truly is.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Yeah,
Yeah,
we love the
60
game running at 60. Yeah.
60's the way to go, man. You get so much more control.
I see when like you get used to 60 FPS, because I was like, you know, playing consoles and everything, and then when you get used to 60 and then you watch YouTube in 60 and then you go back to not watching in 60 and you're just like, I can't watch this.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that the YouTube kind of puts it in front of people why 60 is better than 30. I think for video games it is just such a smoother, cleaner experience.
It just because you can do so much more. I mean, I don't know what like people are like. Oh, you don't notice the difference. It's like, see, once you play it, you start to
feel it.
notice the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask, what is the difference between the blue orb and the green orb? Since I keep getting confused.
The green
the
orb
blue
is the
one-
pulsar, and then the blue orb kind of pulls you in.
Ah,
Yeah, we actually, I think we need to probably make that more obvious. That's one thing that just watching people play will help. See if they notice the difference.
well, this won't be the only time I stream it. It's just having you guys on though. It is my first time doing sort of a thing like this, so definitely a huge thank you for joining me.
Oh yeah, most welcome.
And hopefully I can get past this level.
Did you happen to jump into the other worlds at all?
I have done. Yeah, I played through the whole thing actually. I'm not as good as what I would hope to be. What would you like me to jump ahead and so they can see the Guardian and probably die multiple times?
Oh, it's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do, really. Yeah.
I think what I'll do is I'll jump ahead a little bit, because anyone who doesn't know Tinertia, it kind of like when you start on level 1 from whatever zone you're sort of in. Is it zone you call them? World zones?
Yeah, we call it. Yeah,
there is checkpoints, Viper.
Yeah.
Viper's just saying there, tell them to make checkpoints. There is checkpoints between each sort of like area, like because you get 1 to like level. It does connect to each other. You have a little portal that you'll respawn at. Someone's saying why is the screen black? You might need to refresh Twitch. It might be it's Twitch's fault because everybody else seems to be going okay. So guys, I'm going to go into the Guardian so you can see, and hopefully I don't die a lot.